How was the flight, Lieutenant? April. HQ. So.
Ma maman wishes. Ma maman wishes.
Take it easy on Oliver today, Lieutenant.
What's wrong with the spectacled wonder now, Ned?
Seems he brought down a Hun two-seater yesterday and no one can confirm it.
You sure he wasn't seeing things? He doesn't fly with his specs on, you know.
Halleck may be a colossal bore, Lieutenant, but he wouldn't lie about a kill.
I'll tell you what, sirs. I'm running out of things to use to patch up the few buses that you do bring back. I want to know what I'm supposed to repair them with now, you shorts.
We haven't had a full complement of pilots since the Huns got those damned Albatross D3s.
There certainly doesn't seem to be a blind spot anywhere in those D3s. Our replacements don't stand a hope against even one of them.
Reporting as requested, sir.
Very good. Your mission was successful?
I believe so, yes, sir.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. Carry on. The Distinguished Service Order is a prestigious award. It is given to officers whose courage serves as an example to us all. With over 10 kills to your credit, you have proved yourself more than worthy of this honor.
April 17th, 1917. 2012 hours.
This all work and no play is getting to me, old chap. I'm in the mood for a little jaunt.
And you don't think we should bother the Major with petty details, right? What did you have in mind?
I thought perhaps we might take a roving commission, dash on over to Douai and drop a load or two of bombs on their aerodrome. Just our little way of making the Huns feel appreciated. Care to join me?
My mother always did tell me to be neighborly.
Shall we go? We wouldn't want to keep our neighbors waiting.
Don't tell me you're actually repentant, Charles.
Of course, can't you tell? I'm trying not to laugh. I don't think MacBride would take it very well right now.
This time you have gone too far. You commandeered 2 valuable planes for your own private sortie.
We destroyed their aerodrome, sir.
You blatantly disregarded my orders. I'd have the pair of you court-martialed for a shilling.
I'm afraid I only have a £5 note, sir.
Don't tempt me, Deering. If the French hadn't gotten word of your little stunt and informed HQ that they wanted to award you idiots the Legion d'Honneur, your private little war would be over right now. The next time either of you gentlemen want to play hero, you can jolly well hike over there with a pistol. Because the next time you jeopardize any of this squadron's planes, I'll shoot you myself. Now, get out of my sight. The Legion d'Honneur is awarded only for gallantry in action. For his part in the daring raid on the Douai aerodrome, France wishes to award one of the 23rd's very own with her highest honor. The Huns of Douai shall trouble us no more. Every pilot hopes to one day become an ace. Few achieve that mark. You have not only met that mark, but crippled it. So it is my great pleasure to present you with the Croix de Guerre.
May 14th, 1917. 1840 hours.
By the way, Lieutenant, your bus is all ready to go.
I thought you didn't have any magnetos, Harry.
Well, I didn't. I'd have tried 2 bottles of scotch to get one.
I'll replace them for you, Harry. Don't worry.
You better believe you will.
We've just had word from HQ. The Germans have got the town of Lille locked up tight. HQ wants a flight to punch as many holes in their ground attack as we can.
Excuse me for saying so, sir. Until we can get some more magnetos, well, I can't fix more than 65% of the buses we got.
Is there any way to make use of the ones we have from machines unfit to fly?
I've already done that, sir. I traded 2 good bottles of scotch to Sergeant Shaw over at St. Omer for the one that's in your bus.
I'll see what I can do, Sergeant. Perhaps HQ can ship some up to us when the replacements arrive.
By the way, Lieutenant, your bus is all ready to go.
I thought you didn't have any magnetos, Harry.
What did?
I say, Lieutenant, you haven't tossed a bet in yet.
What are we betting on this time? I already know Charles can finish off a bottle of champagne in 5 minutes.
It's these French mutinies, old man. I say that the troops disobeyed orders and behaved in a manner most cowardly.
But I say that the troops shouldn't be blamed for Nivelle's criminal negligence. It's clear that the Huns were expecting the French push. Nivelle's orders were nothing short of mass murder.
Please, let us not argue this again, mes amis. You have each stated your opinions well. Only time will tell who is correct.
Nivelle's incompetence cost the French army tens of thousands of men. So what's the bet?
Lieutenant Hallock believes our poilus alone are to blame for the disaster at Reims. Lieutenant Shikes, however, believes that Nivelle is to be blamed and will be replaced. If Nivelle remains in command, whoever wagered against him must supply him with a full bottle of brandy. If Nivelle is replaced, Oliver will be the one to purchase the brandy.
Then count me in, Oliver. A fool and his liquor is soon parted. Nivelle destroyed his command on a whim. He couldn't be troubled with the fact that the Huns were waiting for the attack. He'll be replaced, you'll see. Or some mud and blood-covered poilu will kill him.
Duty and honor are important to Halleck. Those with wills weaker than his find that life is more precious than honor.
Life is always preferable to the alternative, Lisette, but sometimes you find that it's worth risking even that.
Is that why you are here, Lieutenant? To risk dying where no one knows? For a country that is not yours?
It may not be my country now, Lisette, but if I stand back and watch as yours falls, who will help when it's mine?
And where shall your noble cause take you today, Lieutenant? If you do not return, I would like to know what part of my land was so dearly bought.
If I don't come back, lovely lady, you may lay flowers in Lille's town square.
Listen, old man, tell the cook I'll have dinner in the hangar tonight.
Why? Harry has the buses well in hand.
Because if I'm forced to have dinner in the same room with Halleck, I'm gonna have to hurt him.
What in the world could Oliver have done to make you want to murder him?
He's as brainlessly cold-blooded as Nivelle. He condemns those poilus because they refuse to commit suicide. It's damn fools like him that are gonna get us all killed.
Hear you had a bit more to worry about than ground targets over at Lille.
Apparently the Huns figured their little party would draw gate crashers, Harry. Ran into heavy air coverage, I'm afraid.
Tell me, sir, were you trying to get yourself killed off, just in case you had to pay off your bet to Lieutenant Alec?
No, of course not, Harry. Why would you suggest such a thing?
I don't know, sir. But looking at your plane makes a man wonder if ye and Deering were trying to see who could get killed first.
Care to join me for a drink, Oliver?
I'd rather not just now, old boy. I'm not feeling all that chipper at the moment. Another time.
Then I'll celebrate alone. The Huns barely left me alive today.
We never used to have this much trouble with them. Either someone's telling them when to expect us, or they must be getting desperate.
Good show, lad. You made it back.
Another rough one, Walter.
Got just the thing to cheer you up, lad. Poured it when I heard your engine. Course you might want to hold off until you have a look at the killboard.
Oh, don't be so droll, Sergeant Major. No need to rub salt into the wound. I'll have your bottle for you this evening, now, if you'll excuse me.
Doesn't take losing very gracefully, does he, Walter?
Puts on airs, that one does. Tries to be gentry, like Lieutenant Deering. But he'll always be the son of a London butcher, no matter how hard he tries. How was the flight, Lieutenant?
Successful, sir.
The Sergeant Major tells me you're doing well. Congratulations. The Order of Leopold is given in recognition of gallantry and long service. You have proved your gallantry each time you fly. Belgium salutes you, sir, for destroying over 20 of the enemy's aircraft.
June 2nd, 1917. 21:18 hours.
I hope you like the coast at this time of year, Lieutenant. HQ has reports of a Zeppelin making regular crossings just north of Dunkirk. You ought to do whatever it takes to keep it from bombing England again.
Anything, sir?
Do use some discretion, will you, Lieutenant? Even if you care so little for your own life, try to remember that aeroplane costs the British government thousands of pounds. I do believe you have been in the company of Deering too long. Dismissed?
I'm glad to see you, Lieutenant. Charles is giving me a tour.
Quite right, Lisette.
Well, perhaps we could both give you a tour. If you don't mind, Lisette.
Of course not, mon ami. Join us. You too, Major.
I came out to inform you that Albert Ball was killed in a crash. Thought you chaps would like to know.
Albert Ball, the famous British ace?
The very same one, dash it all. Over 40 victories to his name last I heard. And little information MacBride gave us. A crash indeed. Perhaps my chum would be good enough to show you around, Lisette. I'm going in to see if I can find out what really happened.
Are they always like that? Charles and the Major?
Charles's father was a professor at Eton. When the war started, Charles left the university and enlisted for the adventure of it all. His father never forgave him. McBride's family has been military for generations. He never really had a choice in what he was going to do in life. What brings you to the hangar, Lisette?
I would very much like to see what it is that you do. Charles said it might be possible to take me up in one of your avions.
Let's go find Harry. I think we could work something out.
Are they always like that? Charles?
Did you make a sizable hole in the Kaiser's war effort today?
We hit them hard, that's for sure. It wasn't a pretty sight, Major.
As long as the job gets done, son.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. You did well today. Dismissed. Once again, our ace has come to France's notice. Today he is honored with the Médaille Militaire. With over 30 kills to his credit, the lieutenant is a shining example of American bravery.
June 20th, 1917, 0320 hours.